So how do you stop falling for your husband's controlling tricks and promises in a difficult divorce? I'm board certified divorce lawyer Christopher Bruce of the Bruce Law Firm. Let me tell you how. Number one, be practical. Think when your husband promises you something, does this sound like something he could actually do? Second, if your husband is somebody that is prone to overpromising and underdelivering as a control mechanism, think about it. Does he stand to benefit by doing what he promises you he's going to do? If there's nothing in it for him and he's a selfish person, he's probably not going to do what he's telling you. Third, think about, can your husband actually do what he's promising to do? Does he have the actual ability to deliver on what he's promising you? If he says he's going to give you $500,000 in the divorce and he's driving around in a Pinto living on the street, well, he's probably not going to be able to deliver. I don't think many of you still have husbands who still drive Pintos, but just think about what he's saying. Does he have the ability to do it? You've got to be practical, folks. Speaking of being practical, the best way to avoid being led on and taken advantage of by your husband in a difficult divorce case is to go gray rock. Don't talk to him. He can't manipulate you if you don't speak to him. Look, sometimes this is easier said than done. Sometimes you still have to share a house or you have children and there's things you have to communicate about, but be strategic in where you are in relation to him. Trying to put yourself in situations to where he's likely to manipulate you. Only talk about what you must talk about. Have everything else go through the lawyers or other people. Yeah, this is going to feel maybe a little bit uncomfortable. Well, that's just because you're doing something different, which is limiting the ability to be strung on, manipulated, and really, quite frankly, abused. Additionally, a really good therapist who's gotten the chance to know you is going to help you understand what your triggers are in relation to your husband. What are the situations to where you're likely to be taken advantage of or triggered to act in a way that is just not helpful to your overall well-being or your divorce case. Finally, get a really good lawyer who understands how to deal with difficult, manipulative people. It's not that you need a lawyer to be insulated from your husband, but a really good lawyer who understands narcissists and difficult people can help you avoid the biggest mistakes that can derail your divorce and cost you lots of money or lots of time or otherwise lots of damage. Think about it. If a lawyer spends most of their day-to-day interactions dealing with difficult people, negotiating with difficult people, they're going to be pretty well able to spot the obvious signs that your husband's trying to take advantage of you and help you avoid being taken advantage of in the divorce process. Finally, if you have a really good trusted friend, somebody that's going to keep everything you say in confidence and not talk to your husband or anyone else about what you discuss, you can confide in that friend the things that your husband is telling you. Ask them, hey, look, does this pass the laugh test? Does this sound like something that's going to be good for me? Or do you think he's just trying to trick me? And a good friend will help you sort a lot of that out. A lot of the ways that men take advantage of their wives during the divorce process through manipulation and in similar behaviors are hard for the client to see, hard for you to see, but pretty obvious to many other people, especially people who know you well and know your husband. So having a trusted friend that you can confide in is a great way to distinguish fact from fiction and avoid being taken advantage of in the divorce process. So what do you think about all this? Do you have any questions or suggestions? Put them in the comments below. Please like or subscribe for more content like this. Check out the links in the description. We have a ton of free resources, including books that you can download for free about all of this, including how to divorce your controlling, manipulative, narcissistic husband. If you have questions about this stuff, we welcome your contact to my law firm, the Bruce Law Firm. We represent clients in Southeast Florida from Vero Beach south to Miami. I hope this has been helpful. See you next time.